Welcome to Carolina Chickens. Today we're back in the coop and it is time to clean out the roost box. Now, the birds are shedding, and it's kind of weird that the chickens shed going into winter, but you know, they do. So we need to clean it out and get new litter in there, and then have some birdie time. And we did just put new feed in here this morning, but as you can see, they've done packed some litter and feathers in there. Hey, Cletus. So we're gonna be cleaning this out anyway, so we'll go ahead and pull the food out and their waterer, and we'll set them over here in case they get hungry or thirsty. They can just go over there and get it. Okay, so for this particular little coop here, this drawer slides out. There is a perch bar in the middle, which chickens like to sleep perched on something. So like thin bars like this. You can tell they spend a lot of time right here, taking naps up here, and they do what chickens do, and that is a lot of poo. No pun intended. So we take this out, and then we open this up. It's hard to do with one hand, so I'm gonna pause this real quick. Okay, so the other day, or I think it was yesterday, they had knocked over their water, and we couldn't tell how bad it was. We didn't know all the water had actually come up under here. We didn't know how much water was still in the container when it flipped over. But as you can tell, it was a lot. So we're gonna have to hose this whole thing down and dry it off, clean it real good. That way no mold or anything grows on it. You know, we don't want our little princesses here to get sick. Oh, and prince. So we are going to move on over here. I got to get my buddy Cletus out the way. Come on, baby. Yeah, come on, baby girl. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and close this. And then that allows us to open up the egg box. And Cletus decided to jump up here. So this here also needs to be cleaned out. Okay. Again, I had to pause the video. It's hard to film and clean that out. And as you can see, we still have a little bit more to clean out in there, but you get the general idea. Okay, I've got my son running to go hose down that pull-out part. And while we're waiting on that, we'll go ahead and clear out the rest of this. And the litter kind of gets everywhere, but it's a good thing. They use it. I mean, I think I've said it before. They use it for insulation and bedding. I mean, they do have a heat lamp, which technically they're supposed to have outgrown, but I don't want them cold. So what we've been doing at night, so they don't get too hot or too cold or anything, this door over here slides so it can shut. And we used to always close it that way at night, that way they were good and secured. But now that they're bigger, and they can do a little bit better holding themselves off. And they're still fenced in here and in the outer pen. So we started leaving this door open. That way they don't get too hot. And if it's too warm for one of them, they can come out and hang out underneath or whatever. So that's something we started doing. It's a little different. Obviously, if the weather's too bad, we'll still close this door, at night. I still gotta get some more stuff out of there. But that's only if the weather is, extremely cold or, like a hurricane or something. But other than that, we're going to keep leaving the door open and just pretty much let them start doing what they want to do. But we will keep closing this here door at night. So in the morning, before we come out and opening them up, they just have inside the roof box and then down through here. At least until we get the expansion cleaned, or not cleaned, built. We have an expansion in the process, or planned, and it will make their enclosure quite a bit bigger. Another thing we do is we clean out under here. I know it doesn't look like it, but we do clean out underneath. Every single time we clean the inside of the box, we clean underneath the box as well. But they drag out all kinds of litter and, litter mainly, and they shed their feathers and they go to the bathroom and they dig and they make a big old mess down here all the time. So we do clean, and I think I just scared a bird. I moved, and I think I scared one of them. I heard a bunch of ruckus. So, clean out in here. This is a little easier to film, obviously. Oh, found a root. Oh yeah, they have been digging. And they like to dig. So this pile right here, this is just what I got out of this half. I haven't even gotten over here by the ladder yet. So over here is where Anastasia likes to hang out. And I got a suspicion one of them gonna put a nest under here. But we still clean out all this stuff. So this pile right here is all of the litter and dirt and stuff that they scratched up underneath the box. It is about as tall as the shovel blade, and it is wider in both directions than the entire shovel. So it is a good sized pile. All right, well, we got that pile cleaned up, and the pull-out drawer has been cleaned, and it's still drying. So while we're waiting on that to dry, let's get some chicken time in. They're gonna want to come over here, so let's go ahead and latch this chain, because they'll jump on top of this and ride it all the way over. And I'm afraid one of them's gonna hurt their feet. So we keep it chained up. And then the door here, we keep all the way open, and this one we keep shut, so they got a safe place to go if they feel scared or something. But anyways, here's some chicken time. We got Cletus. I think I scared Cletus a minute ago, so she might be mad at me. I think she is, which Cletus is an awesome chicken. So she'll come around probably pretty soon. But yeah, I think I scared her. When I was talking about that ruckus a minute ago, I'm pretty sure it was Cletus behind me. I think I scared her. Hey, baby. And then we got Nugget right here. And that is Leghorn. No white feather. Oh, no, wait a minute. Nope, that's Leghorn. And you can see their headgear is starting to come in a little better. So these ones are all females. We got Cletus here, I know is not a female name, but Cletus is a girl. And Leghorn and Nugget and Foghorn and baby Anastasia. And then we got one rooster, and that is Mr. Samuel here. All right, because the video's starting to get long, we went ahead and did some things off camera. So the drawer was scrubbed down all the way, dried off all the way. There's really no point in cleaning up that perch bar too much. We do clean it up a little bit, but they're gonna get right back on and poop. And then over here in what is supposed to be an egg box, but they all sleep over there. Well, they kind of sleep throughout, but mainly over there in a cuddle. We put a little extra, that way they can dig in or whatever they want to do. So now we're going to put the feeder back in, and we want to make sure that's on top of the litter, not dug into the litter, because it gets buried, and it's probably going to get buried anyway. It's just going to get packed full of litter. And then here with the water, kind of the opposite. Now with the water, it has these stilt legs. So with that, we want those down touching. That way it's harder for them to knock over. So then that's all put together. It's all nice and clean for them. Oh. And we got that cleaned out as best as we can, but you know, there's only so much you can do. But thanks for watching us clean out our roost box and pen. Please like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.